This is Claire Bingo.
Speed.
Interview, take one.
So for the past 3 years or so, I've just been doing the independent artist thing as far as recording music, writing it, and doing events and things like that. The dream has always been to do a tour where I can travel to each city and then people show up. So I was doing like everything that an artist does except that, and it's a very scary step. So when I finally stepped out and I was like, okay, if I want to be an artist, I've got to tour. If I want to build my fan base, I just can't keep posting on Instagram and that's it. Or I can't just release music, like I have to tour. The outcome was so encouraging is such a simple word. It was, and mind-blowing is such a cliche word, but it really was both of those things.
Day of show. How you feeling?
Well, I woke up this morning. I had a cough like a couple days ago start, and then it just progressed, and then my voice just started to slowly disappear. Like obviously the best timing ever. First show's today. So after this, I'm not going to talk the rest of the day at all, which sucks. But then, I'm just going to drink water like a madman and I guess do some vocal warm-ups about an hour till the show starts and go from there. But bad timing.
Really bad timing.
Really bad timing.
Is that hard to stay over it like that?
Yeah, it gets really hot. Right when I hit this steam boy. It's hard to stay under there for like 4 breaths.
Ooh, it burns.
That's hot. Your face is like what?
But it's like searing my nose hairs.
Now, if I have a song on my heart, that's really important. Can I raise my hand and come up and sing?
You can raise your hand like in the back.
And you'll say nothing.
Yeah,
I don't see that.
We'll take it from there. But I lowered the key. I lowered almost every song a full step.
We found out the venue is like really, really close, so we're just walking and carrying all the merch and all the gear and everything.
Alright, let's roll. Box Theater, where we're playing tonight. Live music by me.
If you give me enough of these rectangles, I'll turn those into these squares that have circles in them. It's just shapes. What'd you get?
Found some noodles. How'd it go tonight?
Went great. Went really well. Great crowd. Everybody's really nice. And staff was really nice. The spaghetti was amazing that they had. And it was great. They were like, please come back. And I was like, if I come back, you come back. It was great. Really, really good first night.
Being out on the road with Clark, it's not like it's my first time ever getting to be around him. I mean, I was in college with him and I met him in 2012. So, wow, coming up on 7 years of knowing this guy, I just said that out loud for the first time. That sounds weird. like the heart of Clark hasn't changed from the first time that I met him. But there's a lot of things that I've watched him. There's a lot of areas that I've seen him grow in. So Clark called me about 3 weeks ago and asked me to be a part of this run that he's doing. He's like, would love for you to come out. I'm driving from Seattle to LA and hitting shows in between. I had to take off 2 weeks of work for this to make this work. But when he asked me, I just knew that it was something I had to do. A lot of times people take risk for reward, but I think this was taking a risk and just coming out here and, you know, support somebody who I believe in 100%. And it was a huge honor that Clark even asked me to come out and be a part of it.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I heard this on
Ooh, hot one.
Oh my God. Oh my God! Woo! Dude, those chords, the tones, the things. Oh, that hurts my stomach.
Portland, Oregon. First impressions.
Portland was awesome. Portland was one of the best shows of the tour as far as attendance and just being like packed. A lot of really nice, cool fans, and it's hard to say. West Coast was like so good. Every city was so awesome. It's hard to say like favorites, but Portland's definitely in the running. That was really fun. That was a really fun city, really fun show.
Thank you very much. Very awesome. Thank you, Sarah. Happy birthday, Sarah.
When you surround yourself with people that like aren't just going to agree with everything but challenge you a little bit.
Yeah, and then also are able to, at the end of the day, say what they think, and then if I'm not like it doesn't register with me, and I still want to do whatever, are also like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Like I just wanted to be heard. So yeah, it's like having the people that are like, I don't think that's good, and then also being like, it's so many things. Because then taking the artist, being confident enough to be like, take it in and be like, maybe he's right, maybe he's not.
All right, well now let's talk about all the things that Clark sucks at. Starting with number one. Movie choices.
I'm kidding.
All right, what else? What else we got?
I think that's it. You're perfect other than
I
that.
think you're pretty perfect, honestly. I can't think of any flaws.
Oh, great. Okay, let me think. I can think of some stuff.
Come on by Clark Beckham. It's an antonym that we made for Clark Beckham, and he's going to be really good, not really bad. That's the acronym for good.
I was told the bartender dates the manager, said the manager of the venue, and the manager said that the opener might just not come. So you don't know this, Nate, as you film this, but if they're not coming, you guys are gonna play. You're gonna sing. You don't have to, but
What do we do?
I don't know. The only songs I know are Clark Beckham songs.
So, opener showed up. Didn't have to dodge a bullet there. Opener's here. Everything's okay.
showed me up. You guys are freaking crushed.
Okay, so Austin apologizes way too much.
Way too much.
So a bet was just made.
Yeah, so Austin apologizes for everything at all times. So he started, he was like, oh, by the way, I didn't mean, and I said, if you apologize, I'm going to spill all of your drink all over you. And he said, immediately, he said, I'm not going to apologize for the rest of this trip. I said, bet. And he goes, I won't, period. And then Nate was like, well, what's the punishment? And we agreed the punishment is if he apologizes for one time, even if he does something wrong and should apologize, if he apologizes, that I'm gonna 50% smack him in the face, across the face.
Is that fair?
It's fair, we shook on it. And if I don't apologize for the whole rest of the tour,
You just don't get smacked.
don't get smacked.
He was playing a song and I apologized for it. So
You apologize for someone calling you.
I apologized for someone calling me and answering it right before you played.
Yeah, so
song.
you apologize. So he apologized. So now
Yeah, I say sorry too much and I said I'm so can I
Now I'm
hang
gonna-
up and get slapped.
I get to smack him in the face. You have anything to say before the execution or the punishment?
I don't. I mean, I
Would
will.
you like to apologize?
No. I will say, if I am going to get smacked, I might as well get smacked here. There's worse places to get smacked.
Okay.
But
I'm really nervous.
You're nervous.
I'm nervous. I don't want to hit like
You're
too hard,
nervous.
but I don't want to hit too soft.
But when have you ever smacked anything and been like, damn, that felt about 50%? Never. You can't gauge it.
No.
So you might be like, whoa, sorry, that was 80.
Oops.
Ready?
Yep.
It's a Band-Aid.
We're all rolling.
We're all
It's
rolling.
like a Band-Aid. That's not on you.
Okay, here we go. Rip it off like a Band-Aid that's not on you. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
That was decent.
Smacked him good. Smacked him like a hungry boy smacks lips after eating pie. Just one smack. Like that, right there.
That night, we were at this thing and we were meeting some people. The drive got brought up, how like gorgeous it was. And I was like, yeah, man, I said we had to pull over and just stop because it was like, I can't even get through it. I was like, we had to pull over and stop because it was just like so beautiful. And Goodlow jumps in, he was like, yeah, man, like it was so beautiful. We were like smacking each other. And then the person we were talking to was just like, oh yeah, it's beautiful.
RSTUVW.
What? CCEFGHIJKLMNOPQR
Bells jingle, bells jingle, bells jingle. Bible tells me so. Jesus. Be home to the place where
No.
I belong. West Virginia. So we've been driving for 8.5 hours.
We still got like 2 hours left, right? You checking your map over there?
Yeah, I think
Oh my god.
I think we're about
We're not that far away. I mean,
That's so uncomfortable.
Time for man behind the camera.
That's me.
You get to see what he's doing.
I'm just sitting here
We didn't plan anything.
back here in my dumpster.
Yeah, we've been throwing everything back here.
All the trash, all the water bottles, everything goes in the back seat.
Yeah,
It's me.
Everything.
Everything.
Oh, yeah,
all the
yeah.
trash, including myself.
Yeah, put it back there.
Thanks for checking in. Still a piece of garbage.
Still a piece of garbage.
Go, 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 go.
Your door's still open.
Dude, it won't close. It won't close.
Austin, how's it feel back there, man?
Honestly, I didn't even really notice that there was a bunch of trash back here until I started to sit back here, and I didn't know that trash just got thrown back here. I didn't even. Golly, that one was full.
I don't want to. At some point. It is real liberal.
I don't know, your call. You're the one. You're the one doing. Yes, let's go.
Turn it up.
Whatever happens
Yeah. And it's gone. I work full-time as a cinematographer, but I also sing, and that's how I know Clark. We've known each other for years. So Clark sang at my wedding, and I think that's around the time that we became good friends, because when I got married, I think it was before American Idol started. I remember we had like a really good conversation, and I remember leaving that being like, man, I wish we had been better friends in school. So we've been friends ever since, and we've had the opportunity to work together since then. And then we were both singing at a thing a month ago and saw each other and were talking, and I knew he was going on tour. I just kind of threw it out there and I was like, if you need anything, let me know. And so that's like why I'm here, because he took me up on that offer. The real reason that I'm here is because I know that Clark is on this trajectory. And it's only going to make it better if he has a support system around him. And so even if there's not a benefit for a long time for me, it's still sewing into a friend, and a friend that I believe in his talent and where he's going. I hope this isn't the last time that we get to do this.
We're in LA. We started in Seattle. I'm experiencing stuff.
Seriously, all the way down.
Wow. And all their notes there, I'm just not singing them.
Late.
The old one.
Late.
Late.
Yeah,
No. This is your territory. Late.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
na 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 na.
Na 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 na
Na na na na na na.
na
Na na
na
na.
no. Yeah!
More.
So we found out it's going to cost some crazy money to film tonight.
True.
So no video of the performance tonight.
I know. It'd be like over $300 to record. So
Just photos tonight.
just photos.
They won't let us take any video. So here's some pictures.
Boy, was my face red.
They won't let us take any video. So here's some pictures.
Year one overall, the year one tour, smash success. It went better than I could have ever imagined it to be for my first tour ever. A ton of support that just like made my heart so warm and just so. I'm just so honored to have all the support and love. And it's not like just like, oh, I appreciate all support and love, like everybody coming, but like the traveling and going to each city and having my friends like partner with me to like work really hard to make this happen. This is the dream. This is the ultimate, for me, this is the ultimate dream. To be able to go to different cities, people show up and you play music for them that a lot of them already know and admire and make them happy. At the end of the day, the most satisfying thing and the reason that I'm going to continue to do this for the rest of my life is the relationships and the people. When I'm there with them and I'm talking to the audience and I'm making jokes and they're laughing and I'm playing music and they like it, and then like that emotional and social exchange, that's a relationship by definition, and you feel that. I mean, and music has a way to pierce through all of the levels of hi, this is who I want you to see me as, and this is like, these are all my walls, and it pierces through to the heart of humanity, which is what art does. That's why I do music. That's the ultimate win for me, is the people and having those relationships every single night with the people that have come and support me and loved me and made this dream a reality.